You're doing more than anyone sees, and it's silently draining your soul. How many of you can attest to that? Hi, I'm Jesse, and this is the Valiant Lifestyle. Let's get into it. But before I do, I want you to subscribe if you haven't already become a subscriber. It's easy. Hit the subscribe button. Hit all. All allows all my content to be available. And if this is you watching this video for the first time, welcome. Welcome aboard. All right. The invisible load you carry and why it's time to name it. Why it's time to go, okay, I got to call this out. Here's why that's important to you. Because defining your mental load is your responsibility, and recognition to that, recognition to what it is, if you don't, it's the burnout, man. It's the burnout because it's the avoidance of what you name it to be that's causing what it is. So for instance, if you're distracting yourself, I haven't had an instance in the past where what I would do was feel that I needed something, so I would buy something. And then what I would do is I would accumulate things over time. And then what that caused was debt. But what the debt was evidence of something. It was evidence of a past version of me. And it was also evidence of a distraction that I wasn't fully identifying what it was. And all it was spending more time with me, connecting with me. And I felt like I had to have something outside of myself to create that dopamine dump, to create that feeling of, oh, okay, that feels good. Now what next? And that's what happens. That's how addiction is the feeling of lack outside of oneself. And this is why we get trapped in it. This is why I got trapped in it. Talk it out before you break it. Hidden weight always leaks into behavior. And it does. It really does. And I wrote this because I wanted it to be something that you call out, that you journal out, that you write out, because not talking about what it is actually causing more pain and more of the same by going, I'm not really going to deal with it. And if I don't deal with it, it's going to go away, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. In fact, it festers and becomes worse. It becomes worse. Set boundaries without guilt. No is love with structure. No is love with structure. So that is you as a man. You do not have to feel compelled to or obligated to doing everything that you were invited to do. It's okay to say no. And it's okay for people to have reactions to your no's, which is, oh, I was really looking forward to you doing that. That's their reaction. You're not responsible for that. You are fortifying your own boundaries. Oh, I wish that Jesse would have had more time to do that, and now I've got to do it on my own. Okay, again, that is not something that has to do with me. That is their feelings. They've got to deal with that. And it's not like I've been crass and not have had compassion for what they're doing. But I don't have to get in there and feel their feelings with them. I mean, you would as a people pleaser, because that's how you feel things. That's how you get to feel yourself. You feel other people's problems, and which doesn't really feel yourself, because you're not really feeling yourself. You're actually hiding from yourself, creating more of a problem. I know that was a bit of a long stretch on that. We can talk about that in another video. But you are not responsible for the reactions of other people, their emotions. Boundaries without guilt, my man. Comment, I carry a lot. I carry a lot. I carry a lot. If you felt the weight that no one else talks about, and we have as men, I want to invite you into a 3-day course that I'm putting on. A 3-day course that I'm going to put in the comments. It is meant to be that of something that we think about or we don't think about as men and put the work into. And they're simple. They're simple. 1, 2, 3 day, a couple of assignments each day to get you thinking about what is important in my life, and to get you thinking about how to be you in a present mode, and what forethought is required. What is required for me to be the best version of me, and what is required for me to be really happy today? How do I do that within myself? And a deeper conversation into that, let's go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and book a 30-minute complimentary call, because maybe It's the support mechanism that you really feel you need in your life at this time. All right. Thank you for watching. Let's do this.